Ken, come on down. You're going to love this.
Ah, there you are.
Look at this. 1979, all original gel coat. Hey everybody, welcome back to Boat Fool Sailing. Thanks for tuning in. I'm up in Belfast, Maine with Canadian Ken, of course. A little bit of snow falling, a little bit of sun shining. We're outside of building number 4. We're here to see a 1979 Gulfstar 37.
Yeah, well, we're right adjacent to Area 51, you know, so that could be snow falling, it could be, I don't know.
Radiation, aliens, who knows?
So. Yeah. But no, we'd done another one of these, a 41.
That's right.
About 6 or 8 months ago, and we were really smitten with it. It was a beautiful boat, laid out. Beautifully had the, so this is a little different. It was built in 79. It's the last of its series, I believe. Right?
That's correct. And I personally think this might be the most complete package for the price point. So we're excited to go check it out. So let's go have some fun. All right, so clearly you can see that we're really tucked in here pretty tight against the wall. So it's going to be hard to look around the keel and top sides of this boat. But things of note. One, she was stripped down and re-barrier coated I think a year or two ago, so the bottom is in pristine condition. Original gel coat to this 1979 Gulfstar, it's unbelievable. Boot stripe, nice double blue boot stripe, which is nice. And you've got a nice rub strake up there. And look at that pulpit and bowsprit, isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's beautiful, I like it. It looks very sturdy.
Yeah, well built and very solid boat. So Vince Lazara, who owned Gulfstar, he built these boats down in Tampa, and one thing that people will say, well, the build qualities is not so good. And that's true to a certain point. By about the mid-70s, the build quality got exponentially better. And these boats are very well built, they're very solid and seaworthy. So I think people are going to be impressed. The one note is that these boats are sometimes known for osmotic blistering. This boat has none. So like I said, the barrier coat has been redone on this, new bottom paint, nice encapsulated keel. And what's neat about this particular Gulfstar 37 is that the Gulfstar keel, which by the way, the draft is less than 5 feet. I think it's 4.63 or 4.8 or something like that.
Get you anywhere.
Right, nice shallow draft. The aft end of these were typically hollow or filled with some cement or sand. This cavity has been filled with epoxy, so you can block it down here. Typically, you want to be careful about blocking the aft end of these.
Right, I'm going to say like our Morgan, I think we have our black water holding tank in that area. So
yeah, that's exactly right.
Don't want to block there, but now it's solid.
Yep, so this one's solid and really fantastic. So a nice shoal draft keel, and I just said fantastic. All right, so Ken, check this out. This is a nice setup. You've got a nice feathering prop on here. So if you're up in Maine waters, this will actually help shed lobster pots. So while it's not in an aperture, this is the next best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sweet. Nice strut here, nice new zinc. All this is really, really great. And then you've got a skeg hung rudder, which is one of our favorite arrangements, you know, other than not having an aperture. But this is a nice big rudder on this boat. So she's gonna handle and turn pretty well. And I mean, honestly, the bottom of this boat looks brand new since it's been re-barrier coated. It's really a nice shape. And then looking up on the transom here, her name is Maia, hailing from Belfast, Maine. And when you get up on deck, Ken, you're really going to realize how wide this boat is, especially in the transom area back here. So it's going to be fun to go check it out. You ready to go up?
Yeah, go up that ladder.
All right, here I go.
You go first.
I'm waiting for like a raccoon or something to jump out at me. Look at this. I'm like a gymnast.
There you go.
Oh wow! All right, I'm up.
You're up. I'll be up in a minute.
All right. All right, everybody. So we're up in the cockpit of the Gulfstar 37, and this cockpit is size. You can get a lot of people in here. It's really a nice setup, and it's very similar to the Morgan 382, which we have. Drink holder, table. And this little board running down the middle of the cockpit here is to put your feet against when the boat's heeling, so you can have something to brace against, which is nice.
Yeah.
Nice big 4 drains actually in the cockpit here, which is really good. So nice Danforth compass. He's a minimalist when it comes to electronics. So you've got wind speed and direction here. Down below there is a chart plotter, which we'll see. And then your engine panels right here. So your tachometer, oil pressure, volts, all that good stuff. And then in here is access to your gusher pump, which is nice.
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Yeah. So this boat does not have quarter berths.
Right, but so in exchange for that, you get these nice big deep lockers.
Yeah, check this out,
My
Ken.
goodness, we can stuff a few bodies in here.
I could fit in there for crying out loud.
Yeah, and I like this here. So this is the back of the
Instrument panel.
So that plexiglass, you can see all that. And I'm going to try and show you. There's an opening here so you can access the engine. Hopefully I'm getting it. And so that's nice to be able to get that. New batteries, looks like brand new batteries.
All
throughout.
brand new batteries, and that actually is your emergency tiller, I believe, down on the.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Look at all that space.
Tons of space there.
Yeah, and great access to the back of your panel there. That's really nice. And then you've got the aft lazarette here, which if I can get in here, just storage.
Yeah.
And below all that will be access to your quadrant.
All right, dedicated LP gas.
Good call,
locker
Ken.
right there, which is great.
Look at that. Its own drain, you can see it at the bottom there.
So that's all
All this looks like it's been updated.
Coast Guard approved.
Yep. And then
Another lazarette.
this locker is also huge. You know, a nice place to hang all your lines. And all this, that's your expansion tank for your water. And then your fenders have nice covers on them.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Very nice.
I
Very
like
nice.
this. I like this. It's a nice big cockpit. The cushions look very serviceable for
Oh,
sure.
totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing with this boat is, as we mentioned down on the hard, the gel coat's all original, and the same with the deck. All of this is original as it was in 1979. You've got big self-tailing primary winches here. And what you see here is a bimini, but it also has a front panel that goes in so it acts like a Dodger. Traveler on the coach roof there above the companionway. Here is your main sheet.
Oh yeah. So yeah, there's your traveler up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of that is great. So I love this. And look at this companionway.
I like that. It's interesting because it's actually, it's offset, so it's a little angled, but I love how this, how the doorway opens up.
Yeah, this is
It
neat.
sort of bifolds.
So we'll go down in a minute, but we'll go up on the bow first. But
Yeah.
that is the entrance to your companionway, and definitely serviceable for someone like me. But let's go up on the bow.
Yeah, look at that. Such great shape. It does remind me of the Morgan in a lot of respects.
Yeah, it's a very clean deck, right? There's
Yeah.
not a lot of stuff everywhere. And first thing you'll note, two hatches right over the main salon, and then a nice forward hatch over the V-berth. But it's a great ventilation. A couple of dorades up there, which is great.
Yeah.
And everything
Look
feels
at it. All
very
these
solid.
All these hatches now have all been replaced. Here, I'll have. Maybe you go ahead.
Sure.
Get
All,
some
yeah,
light
these
on
deadlight ports have all been replaced, and these opening ports, all aluminum and really beautiful.
Right, and then the chain plates we have here too.
Ken, you're on fire today.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
so all the chain plates have been removed, polished, and reinstalled. No issues. Huge. That's a huge job.
These
That's all been
lifelines
done.
look brand new too. I mean, so
The hits keep on coming with you, Ken.
A lot of it has been done, hasn't it?
Yes, the lifelines have all been replaced.
Rebedded
stainless.
stanchions?
Rebedded stanchions.
I'm on it.
You're on fire. Look at this. And a windlass.
And so that's fairly recent as well, isn't it?
Yeah, within a couple years.
Because you can see the old
The old
chain.
one.
Yeah.
Here are
Your
your controls up and down.
Perfect.
Look at this swivel on here.
I like that.
That is beefy.
You gonna do King of the World out there?
You know what? I am.
Got to do it. If not, you got that.
I'm going to knock my head out.
If not, you got the power boat to pick you up.
Can you see me?
Yeah, you look better that way.
Always exhilarating to go out on a bowsprit like this. It's so cool. But look at this. This is really nice. All this craftsmanship here, your chalks here, really pretty, solid.
Yeah.
And by the way, has a new Harkin roller furler for the
good,
jib.
good to know. So,
Yeah. So let's just pan back here, Ken, and look at this. The beam on this is almost 12 feet. It's like 11.83. And so not dissimilar to the Morgan 382, nice beamy boat. So there's going to be plenty of room down below, which we'll see. But nice handrails here.
Yeah.
And because those stanchions are out on your tow rail, I mean, not the stanchions, the chain plates, that is great for a nice clear passage on the side decks here. Don't knock yourself out, Ken, on the beams. Yeah, so Ken, right before we go below, I just want to show this transom area here. You'll note that she really carries the beam, the width of the beam, all the way through the transom here. So it's very wide back here. I mean, check this out. I mean, our boat is more teardrop shaped than this. So this has tons of room back here, which means obviously those cockpits have tons of storage space, but nice.
Yeah, you get comfortably sit, 6 people up here.
Oh yeah, I would say so. Not a problem.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go down below. All right, Kenneth, you ready?
Yeah, it's head down.
Let's do it. All right, so nice big bridge deck. That's nice.
Yeah.
Easy hatch to slide open. And you're really going to like this, Ken.
Yeah, I think so.
Come on down.
Wow. That's nice.
First thing first, I mean, look at the headroom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easily 6'2".
And sort of that soft cloth there.
Yeah, it's a nice fabric, like a vinyl ceiling here, which is very nice. And there are your 2 opening hatches over the main salon. But
wow, so much room down here. It's
so much
amazing.
room. Like we said, the beam's almost 12 feet.
Yeah.
So a nice center table here, and this is custom actually. This
Like
used to be a
that.
rectangle, and he made it an oval shape so you don't knock your thigh into the corner
Yeah.
when you're coming down. And it's easier to, get around down to a seat over here, that sort of thing. But
Yeah, it pops right up.
yeah, oh yeah, watch this.
So there you
Have it, right? So
You're not going to get your hip in the edge of a table here.
that's exactly right. So 2 main salon settees here, which is nice.
Yeah.
You could use this space over here as a pilot berth if you had a small child or something like that.
Yeah.
But check this out.
This is very nice, the way this lays out, this nav
I
station.
love this. Hey, Ken, I don't know if you can see that, but
Whoa.
make a mental note that maybe you should do that next time on the boat.
Oh, yeah, open the seacock. Yeah, I should do that. Otherwise, the impeller gets just destroyed.
We almost ruined the engine.
And of course, over here, we notice
Oh, hey,
4th edition, Maine
look at
Coast.
that. A sailor right
He's a
there.
sailor. And that looks like Neptune there.
That must be Neptune, yeah.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
like
Nice
that.
working space. So here's your chart plotter.
Yep.
And obviously your panel, and you've got a newer VHF with AIS receiving. I mean, this is cool.
Really nice.
But you can see this is where typically a quarter berth would be back in here.
Right.
But this is a nice use of the space. So this would be a great boat for a couple or a small family.
Absolutely. And,
Yeah.
just what a blue water cruiser. I mean, so you can take this anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So as we noted, these ports are all brand new. I mean,
Wow.
all rebedded and new. They've got screens. So even though there are no mosquitoes anymore because of climate change, you've got them in case you need them. But coming forward, you've got, it's a keel step mast. Oh, and this, by the way, the mast step is also brand new.
Oh, look at it. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So a lot of work has been done to this boat. Very impressive. And the cabin sole here is actually in really nice shape.
Really nice shape.
Some old staining.
And we did wipe our shoes.
Oh, good point. She does have a black water tank that's underneath the starboard settee here. And here, speaking of black water tank, here is the access to the head.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is a cavernous head. You've got a shower, which is taken apart obviously for winter.
And there's the drain.
Here's the
down
toilet. You got a drain, so you've got a sump. Here's the button right here. So it's got a separate drain and not much toilet paper. So this is going to be a bummer for the first person who uses the boat this season. But look at this.
there. Plenty of storage.
And macerator.
It's got the macerator. Yeah.
So you're good for cruising on this boat. You do have a little track here for a shower. Again, one of your new ports. And
then you can just keep going.
yeah, that's right. So I'm going to go out this way. Look at this. So you can be en suite, which is very nice. And I'm going to see if I can just put this light up here, Ken, and see if that works.
Oh, yeah.
But ton of space up here in this V-berth.
Look at that.
This is
Look
nuts.
at that mattress. Looks incredible. Look
Yeah,
at
this is custom and new, by the way.
Yeah.
The current owner has owned her, I believe, for, I think it's close to 14 years. So they've done a ton of work to this boat, including this mattress. And you'll note, I don't know if you can see this, but you've got 2 steps.
that makes it so much easier. When you're over 60, it's going to be Now,
It's gonna
I'm
be
noticing
handy.
right there at that hatch, maybe there was it's just a little worn, hard to tell.
It's worn. There may have been some water intrusion
but that's
before these
all
were
been
replaced.
all replaced.
Yeah, so you just need to come through and refinish some of this
That's
wood.
about
It's
the
no big
only
deal.
thing we've really noticed is like some of the bright work could use a little, touch up and
Yeah.
oil or
Yeah.
varnish, whatever you want to do.
Yep, forward hatch here.
Plenty of headroom in here too. It's sort of like
Tons of
the
headroom.
height sort of carries all the way through, which is nice.
You're right, Ken,
Yeah.
because that's not the case on our boat. Like this is tons of headroom up here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
for funsies see if this closes.
All right. Look
at that.
Looking good.
Smooth as could be.
Wow.
Lots of storage. Nice towel rack on the back of this door. Nice little seat here for I don't know,
yeah.
getting dressed or something,
Or for the dog.
or for the dog. That's the dog bed. All right, so let's get to the galley.
All right.
All right, Ken. So now let's go into the galley. So this is really nice. Talk about a secure spot if you're underway. First of all, a nice gimbaled LP stove here. So this latches so you can lock it when not in need of being gimbaled, but oven, cooktop, perfect. A little light here. Dual sink center line,
Center line, right where you want it.
perfect. That's a pretty nice big sink actually.
Yeah, a good size sink.
And then refrigeration.
Ah, that's so nice. I'm so jealous.
Look how deep that is too.
Yeah. Plenty of storage and refrigeration.
Yeah, and that looks nice and thick on there too for cooling. And then here is your LP switch here, and there's your refrigeration switch right there.
Right there.
Yeah. Oh, nice storage here too.
Yeah.
All that looks like clean and tidy. Oh, that's a neat place for your paper towels.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I like that. How you're really in that galley. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're locked in.
Everything's right where you need it.
And what's nice is the oven is offset, so you've got a safety bar here so you don't hit it. But if you're working at the sink and you roll, you're not going to fall back into your stove.
Right.
So, that's perfect. And then a chalkboard so you can put what the cocktail of the day is going to be, right?
Right. Or to make sure the seacocks are open. Just in case.
Yeah, everyone's probably laughing at us, but it does happen even to the best of people. So I don't know what all that is, but that's neat.
Is that it?
No.
That's a different boat.
It's a different boat.
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the way this lays out. It's really nice. It does remind me of the Morgan, but there's some features I like a lot.
I like this galley better.
Yeah.
This is really a nice setup. And the thing too with this galley is the way it, you're sort of involved with everything. And when you're in the midst of everything that's happening on the boat, I like it. I like it a lot. Nice storage under here too. All this functions as it should. I'm impressed.
Yep. Now I just have to find where the engine is.
That's going to be a different kind of exercise. All right, let's do it.
We'll dig it out.
All right, so it's easy enough to take the companionway ladder out. Not a big deal. So the Achilles heel of this boat, and you'll read about it when you do your research, is engine access. It's not awesome. But you lift up this right here, and here is your Perkins 4108 diesel. And we believe she's original to the boat. We don't know the hours, but apparently running very well. And the thing with Perkins diesels are, this is the old adage, is if she's not leaking oil, you need to be worried.
That's so fun. You got to see a little oil.
You got to see a little oil. So we might be able to see the access from starboard over there.
Yeah, we showed that earlier to those new batteries.
And then the new batteries. And then there's also access from the port locker for access to the transmission and your muffler. And you can see that there's a new seacock down there.
Yeah, that's new.
There is your
Strainer.
Raw water strainer there. Here's your fuel filter, your primary.
Just a primary, yeah.
Secondary is right over here.
Okay, yeah.
And
The
I mean,
alternators
the
there,
alternator-
which you could access from this panel in front. So that's
correct, Ken. Yeah, there's a panel here. You can unscrew to access your alternator. So,
Little challenging, sure,
not
but
perfect.
not perfect. Her Perkins perfect.
Perkins,
But these Perkins, they do run. You just
Man.
keep them going; they'll run and run.
They are workhorses. It's the exact same engine that we have on the Morgan 382, and we love it. Absolutely love it. So she is 50 horsepower. And speaking of that, she holds 30 gallons of diesel. So you've got good range.
Yeah.
And on that note, she holds 90 gallons of water. So you've got plenty of cruising distance if you wanted to go out for an extended sail. So
Yeah. Seems like that's what this is made for.
This is really made for coastal cruising, blue water cruising, and with that shallow draft, you can really take her down to the islands and have the time of your life. But I really do love the layout down here, and I've never been on one of these, and I have to say it is by far way better than I thought it was going to be. It's far exceeded my expectations.
Right. And so many upgrades, so many things you just won't have to do.
Exactly.
Really?
I mean, and the key ones too, like particularly the chain plates.
Yeah.
All been rebedded and polished and reinstalled. I mean, that's such a huge upgrade. But I love it. So what do you say? Should we wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up and take her home.
Amen.
Amen.
Well, Kenneth, what did you think?
Well, I think it's a very impressive boat. It reminds me a lot of the Morgan, but it has so many of the new features that we've been mentioning. We'll mention a bunch more. The way it lays out down here, there's some things I think we like better.
Bite your tongue, sir. No, it's true. I like the Galley on this. You don't like the fact there isn't a quarter berth.
Yeah, that's where I like to hang out in the quarter berth. So that's my spot. I like it. Yeah. But other than that, you still can sleep with quite a few people on here.
Yep.
Lots of upgrades. Got a nice stereo down here. And then what are the other ones?
Well, we forgot to mention brand new standing rigging as of 2024. So that is worth its weight in gold too. So you know this boat is safe and ready to go in addition to the chain plates, the lifelines, all that stuff, aces. And also, a dinghy. It's got an Achilles rigid inflatable with an 8 horsepower Honda outboard from 2020.
So you're getting a lot for the money.
For the money, you're getting a lot of boat and you're getting a lot of updates and features that are fantastic.
It's got the stack back too for the mainsail, and it's got like a 110 Genoa, and any other sail information we'll get to you
in the description below. Exactly.
It's a fairly stiff boat, so it's going to be good for that.
You're right. She's over 40 and her comfort ratio is over 30, and we'll put some of the other stats up on your screen here. But honestly, this boat is loaded for bear, as we like to say, and I am duly impressed. I really am.
Yeah.
The Gulfstars do get a lot of flack for build quality, but that was early 70s. This is 79 when they really got their act together by the mid 70s. So this one's got all the kinks worked out, and it's the last model year of this boat. Yeah. And from what we can tell, she's very solid. Obviously, you get a survey. So thank you for your support. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Boat Fools Report, and please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to click like and share and try to get us to 20,000, and we will see you next time.